up a little bit more of our freedom. But now we're at our crisis point. Individual liberty is not well protected. We've had our Fourth Amendment really gutted with the Patriot Act. We don't need to pay that. We need and it is constant economic liberty. You have a right to spend your money. No, the assumption is the government owns what you earn. And when the government, and then the government tells you which port you can keep under which condition. The government now has also made the assumption that you own the land. That means you're responsible to pay rent on, pay your taxes. But to use it, you have to get permission from every level of government, all the way up to the federal government, and it looks like the UN wants to butt their nose in to do it. So, I think we need to declare our sovereignty. Actually, the sovereignty of the individual is the most important sovereignty we have. Sovereignty and the central governmental affairs with the states, very little government at the federal level. To provide for the strong national defense, that was the purpose. But just because we have a strong national defense doesn't mean that we have the authority, or right, or the money to go around and tell other countries exactly what to do, even when we disagree with them. You know, there's a move on in this country that excuses our intervention overseas, and they call it American exceptionalism. They say, and they distort this view, of course, they say American is exceptional, they know what is right, but we have this moral obligation to force it down the throat of other people. If they don't take it, we're supposed to invade them and make them do exactly as we say. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. But I do believe we are an exceptional nation. We've been exceptional in that we have an exceptional Constitution. We enjoy the benefits of liberty like no other nation ever did. We have the largest middle class ever and the wealthiest middle class. We are now losing that. We are losing it because we have drifted away. And if we want to promote ourselves, we can't promote our flawed selves. If we want to take our exceptional values, we should practice those, and we should improve our quality of life. We should show how economic liberty works. We should show how personal liberty is so important, religious liberty, intellectual liberty, why sound money works. Then, when we can set an example, just maybe other countries would want to emulate it. So we should spread our exceptionalism by improving ourselves and setting a standard so others would like to follow us. Spending, our debt is too high, the monetary system is corrupt in the sense that we have counterfeiters. The government is supposed to prevent counterfeiting, and yet here we have legalized counterfeiting in an institution that wasn't even permitted under the Constitution. So we have our government and our process upside down. The government's supposed to protect your privacy, but just think of what's happening now. The privacy undermines your privacy, and they protect the secrecy of government. It should be the other way around. Into our houses and look at all our records, financial records, telephone records, the internet records, all this without search warrants, without a proper search warrant. And they want to even do more. Fortunately, in the last week or two, we have been able to thwart this move on this stop online piracy. But they will be back because there is a strong motive by government officials to control the internet. Because the internet is the alternative to the controlled media that we've had a fantastic opportunity these last several years, and it keeps building. Of course, the message is the most powerful weapon we have. And you know, if an idea whose time has come, armies and governments cannot stop us, and I believe we're at the whole generation of young people who are savvy with the idea. And there is just cause for why the government would like to gain control of it. You know, as you come here, and I'm assuming so many, so far with the reaction, that you're very supportive, but also when they accuse me of something, you know, I can live with it. I've lived with this for a long time, but I don't like it when they attack the supporters of the cause of liberty. And what they are saying now is those of us who believe in limited government and believe in the Constitution, they're saying that we're dangerous. Dangerous to whom? Yes, we're dangerous. We actually believe that we ought to follow our oath of office under the Constitution. Oh yes, we believe that we should have sound money backing the currency. The government shouldn't print money just when they need it. Oh yeah, we should have a strong national defense, but we shouldn't be policing the world and fighting undeclared wars. No,